People want to think that this is the Wild West. We don't have any laws. What we don't have is enforcement of those laws.
Senator Fumo argues tougher gun laws alone won't stop shootings.
Last time I checked, we had a law against murder. It doesn't prevent people from killing people.
The governor, the mayor, the DA, they all want stricter gun laws.
Man, fuck all that bullshit.
So today, we're going to make a paper cartridge for black powder. Now this is my own design. I don't know how they did it back then. I just know that they didn't make them, so they rammed the paper down the tube. It was a way that you would, in the Hollywood you see them as they're stuffing it down as one piece, and it didn't go that way. Maybe there is a way that people can do it, but from what I understand is that they didn't do it. They tear it and they pour it, their powder, into the gun and then ram their balls down after the fact. But it was more like a wrapping as to an actual casing that you shove all the way down as one piece. That's at least as I understand it. So I designed my own method to do this because, like I said, I don't know exactly how they did it back then. I've got a few materials here that I'm going to use, and I'm just trying to pull out this candle I have, because you're going to need paraffin wax. Now, a white candle, that's perfect for paraffin. Notebook paper, or any kind of paper really. I find one of these notebooks has the perfect size paper already set up, so not too much needed. So we'll take one sheet for one cartridge. What I like to do is you just tear off this ripple piece, and you're going to need that for later. So just put that aside. Now this piece you paraffin, and what this does is makes it just a little bit more water resistant. And you paraffin both sides. You could get away with paraffining just one side, but I figure why not just do both? So this is now waxed. Set that there. Maybe for visibility, I will put my pieces down. So this is my powder charge. It's set for 60 grains because that's what I want to shoot. So before we put any powder in there, what you do is you decide which end you're going to load into the gun. And you're just going to give this a wrap around. Now before you go ahead and fasten it, you're going to taper it. Just stick your finger in this end, rotate it around so it makes a slight cone. Now you don't want to split there. What you want it to do is meet both sides evenly. So I'll show you a proper setup. This is the way I like to do it. I would call that really good. And the reason you do it this way is you will see. The ball bearing is bigger than your powder charge for one thing, so you won't get the bearing in there, your bullet, if you don't cone it. Also, it makes a nice funnel to dump your powder into the gun. So we're just going to tape this, and just any kind of tape is going to do that'll hold. I'm using butcher tape because it holds well to wax paper. And you can always grab scissors, which I forgot to do, just to cut any excess stuff off. So we have a cone. Now what we do is we take this side here, and you just pinch it shut. You take a piece of tape, about that long, because you want to make a tab. So you fold one end over, and you have it so you've got it about a third folded. And that way you stick this on here with some tape exposed on the end here of a sticky side, but also you have a pull tab. And that's when you go ahead and fold this like so and close it up. And that's going to give you your pull tab right there. So you got your powder in there, and you just have to pull this, and you can take it right off, and that'll just dump your powder right into the gun like a funnel. And your bearing and patch will just sit here still. And so I'll show you now how to load this. So we'll close this up. Put our close tab on it. Now we're going to measure out 60 grains of powder. This will save you your time in the field of sitting here on a windy day trying to pour powder into your powder measure. Or try doing this when you're in the middle of a hunt, or worst case scenario if you're in the middle of a firefight. It's a lot easier to have it all ready to go and you just have to ram your rods down there to pack it. So I've got right there 60 grains of powder in my paper cartridge. Now, to keep this upright, it's not a bad idea. Now we're going to take our patch and ball. This is a Hornby Prelude patch. Apparently they're all food grade. And it smells kind of like mint. Like that vapor rub that you put on yourself that's for like sore muscles and whatnot. It smells like that. So we just take this and you take your ball and you just twist it so it's sitting inside your patch. And that piece of paper that I told you to put aside, that's a nice time for this. And you just give this just wrap it in the paper so it's just cradling it. And you drop that down there. And this separates your lube from your powder to some degree so the powder doesn't all stick to your lube. Cross-contamination and whatnot. And now is the time that you just basically close up your paper. You can roll it, you can fold it. I've been sort of playing around with different ways of folding it. And one way I've been trying to do is just fold all the edges inside themselves. And just try and keep it tidy. So then that goes there, and I'll roll a bit of tape over there just to keep it snug. But that right there is one paper cartridge. I'm still trying to perfect this a little bit, but it should work. I'm gonna go outside and see how it works for loading. But that's where it looks. So you just grab this here, and that's where you tear it out, dump it in your gun. I guess I'll do a demonstration and we'll fire this puppy and see if these things actually improve my my speed. And well, it won't improve any accuracy, I know that, but it very well might improve my speed. It's going to stop me from having to carry out the measure and flask of powder and all my gear, because I've got a few of these ready to go. So I'll just put this stuff away, and I've got, and they're different sizes, I know, but it's basically the same set, same grain of powder, and the same idea. So I've got 3 shots here, ready to go, and I would like to see how fast I can fire 3 shots using this method, and to even see if it works. So let's get out there. I got my equipment ready. Pretty much this reduces my loadout. Instead of all that gear I showed you last time, I've got my 3 shots, got a couple primers, got my ball starter, and my rifle. Got my hearing aids on, and also glasses. So I'll show you how fast this thing is to load now. Got that there. Got my ball starter. So I take my tab, rip that out. Toss that down. Well, looks like it didn't work. Paper charge. Seems to be a fail. So, definitely slower firing that time. For what that reason was, not sure. We'll try it one more time. I may go back to my old cartridges. Back to the drawing board with this one. Just make sure I get the grain in there. This is that last one I made. Did a better job on this one. Issue. Now, with a plugged nipple. Try it one more time. There you go, there's 3 shots. I see I had a problem. Finally cleared it though. It's a nipple issue. Probably my nipple's not clean out enough. But anyways, let's go see if we hit my mark. That was a little disappointing. But saw the head move when I was aiming at it. But it was definitely slow. Yeah, here. You see where I hit. So I did hit here, it looks like. I don't think we hit the expansion foam at all, so I'm gonna have to try that again. Yeah, I don't think we hit mark. Nope, I missed a few of my shots there. So, I don't think I like my method. Paper cartridges, fuck that. We're going back to the old school because I had way better results. So, disappointing, but better learn now than learn when I get out there. Another downside of paper cartridge is litter. I've got all this shit lying around, so. That might have actually been faster. All right. We're on half-cock safety. And I'll load up one more, we'll do the head. It ripped just through the side of his head there. There where the ball probably went through most likely, and sort of aiming for the backdrop right there on that corner. There's a bunch of shit to catch the ball. And then down through here, of course, we just oozed it right through center of the can. Used X-ray vision on that one. But, yeah. Just seems it works better. So. Just do one more shot, and I'll call it quits. Primer's on. Pretty much hit same spot. right there. Beautiful. Went clean right through it. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything else from it, but what I'm impressed is just the accuracy of this thing. I mean, I don't have the gun in a vise or anything, and I'm just, the difference is of course me. I'm, you know, probably breathing a little bit and whatnot. But yeah, it's just a beautiful big massive hole it puts through it. You can see where it's torn through. It's held the shirt up. It's got actually foam bursted through. Turn it inside out. That's what 50 cal does to water, and I mean, not sure, but I think it disintegrated because, oh, there's the hole right there where it went through. So I hit dead center once again. That probably stopped a lot of the energy, and it's sitting in there. I think I'm gonna call that quits for today.